Hello. I wanted to drop in and share some information with you guys. So, if you aren't aware, I have written a novel, and those of you guys are probably most familiar with my debut novel, Bite. It is a vampire romantasy book with a grumpy female character and a sunshine male main character. It's a dark romance, though I don't think you guys thought it was that dark, which is crazy to me. You guys, I have gotten some 3 out of 5 on the spice scale, which I have no idea what you guys think is a 5 out of 5 on spice. Go ahead and drop some book series in the comments that you guys think are a 5 out of 5 on spice. Are you guys talking about like Haunting Adeline kind of stuff? I have no idea. So help me calibrate that. I would very much appreciate that. It is an enemies to lovers, which I'm quite fond of. But what you guys might not know, if you guys are familiar with that, is that I actually wrote a second book while I was waiting for the illustrator, the lovely, lovely Miss Rachel Ross, to finish that first cover. I wrote this book, which is not a romantasy. I decided to challenge myself. This is a contemporary fiction, and it has black cat and golden retriever energy, lost friendship, sex, drugs, bad comedy, and I did get a request for a happily ever after, so I wasn't certain this book was going to end in a happily ever after, but lucky her, this ended up as a happily ever after, and this is now available for pre-order pretty much everywhere. I believe I have links in all of my bios, so if you guys are interested, go ahead and check that out. Since this is a first pass final draft, I have it for a promotional. I think I have it listed as $1. I'm not sure what that lists as on the different publishing sites, but I am pretty certain I listed it for $1 on my end. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check that out for the promotional price. Once I get a couple of the ARC Reader feedbacks on that, I will be readjusting the price. So get it while it's hot. And if you guys were wondering, oh, Byrd, what are you writing next? Well, I'll tell you. I am writing Moon and Marble next, I believe. That was the highest requested next novel for me to write by the ARC readers. It is an Asian billionaire romance dealing with found family and familial loss. I'm really loving exploring that theme in my novels. I promise the next one is just going to be book 2 of the Born in the Eternal series. But I want to write an Asian billionaire novel, so that's what's coming next. And crazily enough, I thought that was going to be a book that was just going to be for me, but the ARC readers went absolutely feral for it. So a book that I thought was going to be like a little secret novel just for me is now going to be the next thing I write. Additionally, I will be working on a cookbook project this fall and into the winter in tandem, probably with Moon and Marble, because I can't seem to help myself from writing 2 things at once. So, ideally, in the end, I will have written something for everyone, ideally. I am working on, so the Born in the Eternal series you'll see has a rendition of the Hanged Man Tarot. I have been diligently practicing my tarot, and I intend to have a tarot cover for each of the planned 22 novels that I anticipate writing. I've been practicing this Botanica deck to test myself. So eventually, I will know this inside and out and be able to most accurately choose the covers for the novels corresponding to the tarot I plan to release later on. However, if you are an artist, I will say that this is just a placeholder cover for me to be able to see this in my drafting software. But if you're an artist and you think you have a great idea for a cover for this novel, send me your sketches at info@byrdflock.com. That's info@byrdflock.com. And I would love to have an alternate cover that's not a tarot cover for these books. If you think you have an idea, I would love to hear it. I would much rather have a human being design covers rather than a robot. Speaking of, it's nearly impossible to get a human being to edit and format these books as well. So if you know of anyone, or if you are a human that edits books, hit me up with that same link at info@byrdflock.com. And I think that's all the updates I have for you guys. I'm gonna crash out. I've been burning the candle at both ends to get this release out, and I have work tomorrow, don't I? Well, I will be getting a tight 8 hours and then taking a coma probably tomorrow after my shift. See you guys next time.